Okay, chapter 5.4 continued. We'll divide fractions today. The first step is whenever you have a whole number, put a 1 under it. So put a 1 under a whole number. So for example, if you have 9, you just put a 1 under it. 9 over 1. Step 2 is always change mixed numbers to fractions. Change mixed numbers into fractions. So for example, if you have 2 1/3, that's the same thing as, let's see, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Our third step is to freeze, change, and flip. Freeze, change, and flip. So in other words, you're going to have a fraction, then you're going to change the times, and you're going to flip the other fraction. So freeze, change, flip. And of course the last step is to reduce before multiplying. Reduce before multiplying. So I'm just going to kind of box that in. And these are the 4 steps that you need to follow. Okay, we're going to do 6 examples. I'm going to go down my page and come back up to the top and go down. Okay, here's our first problem. 4/9 divided by 2/3. So I'm going to go through my steps now. The first step is if you see any whole numbers, put a 1 under it. There is no whole number, so that's out. Step number 2, change any mixed numbers to fractions. I don't see any mixed numbers, so we're good there. Step 3 is freeze, change, and flip. Okay, what does that mean? That means we freeze this fraction. We keep it the same. Now I'm going to write underneath this. Then we change this divide to times. So freeze a fraction, change to times. So that's a times. And then flip the second fraction. Flip this one. So this would, instead of 2/3, it's 3/2. There's a word for that. We call it reciprocal. Okay, so now that I'm done, now I need to just reduce before any multiplying. So notice what we did. We changed it from a division problem into an adding problem. I'm sorry, multiply problem. What am I saying? So we change it from divide to multiply. Let's see if I can reduce. I have 2 and 4. 2 goes in there once, and 2 goes into 4 twice. Hey, I have 3 and 9. 3 will go into both of those. 3 goes in there once. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So my answer is 2 times 1 and 3 times 1 on the bottom. So the key here is freeze it, change it, and flip it. That's after you have fractions. Freeze, change, flip. Okay, number 2, I have 12 divided by 4/9. I'm just going to write down below. So we have 12, and hey, there's a whole number. So you should go ahead and put a 1 under it. And so I have, that's a whole number. That's a fraction. I need to freeze, change, and flip. Freeze this one, change this to times, and flip the second one. So instead of 4/9, it's 9/4. Freeze, change, and flip. And that word is called reciprocal. So let's see, I have 4 into 12. 4 goes into 12 3 times, and that's all reducing I can do. 3 times 9 is 27. 1 times 1 is 1. The answer is 27. So remember, freeze, change, and flip.